welcome back to part 2 of what access can you give your children, right? Which is educational fun, right? Okay, so before I start, please run to YouTube, okay? Run and subscribe to my YouTube channel called Health Talk Queen 1 and also my TikTok Health Talk Queen 1. Okay, so let's dive into it. So before my video end, I was talking about the advantage of giving your children the greatest asset, which is educational fund, right? Okay, so let's dive into it. When you give your children, when you save up for your children educational fund, it gives them financial peace of mind. Yes, it will give them peace of mind because when they graduate, they don't have to think about student loan. Student loan can be depressing. It can be because whatever money they are making, they are paying back those loans. And guess who get rich? Guess. Is it the children that went to school to suffer, that pay a lot of expensive money, that will be enjoying the money when they are making or paying back to whosoever they lend the money from? Who need to enjoy the money? It's the children that went to school that need to enjoy the money. That's why as a parent, that's the only gift you can give. Peace of mind. That's what they call peace of mind. The greatest investment you can give your children. That's it. So that when you are old and you can't walk, at least you have that at the back of your mind. I always call it plan A, because some people call it plan B. Me, it's plan A for me. Because once you are able to save that, you know that even though, let's say in the case of death, you are not alive anymore, you already saved that for your children. They can just take it and use it for school, okay, to move on with their life. So peace of mind, financial peace of mind is very, very important. And also stress-free. They already have a lot going on in their life. They want to start having their children. They want to get married. You understand? But once the student loan is out of the equation, they can now focus on their self, focus on their life. Okay? Now, for people living outside diaspora and say, oh, but it doesn't work for our own system. Yes, you can do it. All you just have to do is look for a reliable bank, okay? Once your child is 1 year old, look for a reliable bank. If it's as little money that you can be saving, okay? Now, let me use Nigeria as an example because, yeah, that's the only country I can use for now as an example, okay? But we can also use other African countries, right? Now, if let's say you open an account, it's called educational fund account, right? Open it. It can be regular current account. It can be, but it's preferable use savings account, right? So you can get interest on it. Now, save at least maybe 10,000 naira or 5,000 naira. Multiply it by 18 because that's the time the child will be going to university, right? See how much you will have saved for the child. No matter the circumstances that you have or you are facing, do not withdraw that money. Save that money for 18 years. You know how much you will have saved for that child. Now, people living in Africa, we usually look at other foreigners and imitate what they are doing. Try to, look at what they are doing that work for their system. This is the part of things that work for their system, which we can do as individual. You don't have to wait for the government. It's not all the time that we'll be waiting for government to do something for us, which we can do. It's just a matter of learning, open to learning. You understand? We have a lot of information out there that you can pick the different educational form you can use. Even for people living now, let me now go back to people living in diaspora here. There are so many. Investigate which one you will invest in your kid that will produce more interest so that by the time the money is due, you understand, your child will have enough money. Even though if you want to be, which cost is the most expensive cost? Let's say medical doctor, okay? He want to be a medical doctor, so you want to go to medical school. He will have enough money for that. You will have enough money for medical school. I'm just using that as an example. That's why we want to create it. So it's not too late. Start right now. Look for your state. You understand? Educational fund that is available. Start investing now. Even though if your child is 8 or 9 years old, it's not too late. You still have time to catch up. So instead of saving $5, increase it to $10. And you will see, trust me, this video might not make sense to some of you guys right now, but if you do it, and in the next 18 years, where your body deteriorates, that you can't even work that overtime, you can't even go to that job, or they are frustrating you in that job, or maybe during illness, you will have something saved already for your child. See, let me tell you, the best prom gift you can give your child, it's not the limousine, it's not the expensive prom dress, but this educational fund that you can give. That's the best gift you can give your child as a parent. So go ahead right now, look into it, go on YouTube, go on all this government website, you understand? Look for the secret, the one that is affordable, that you can afford. So make it as a point of contact that you say, you know what, I'm going to invest on, this is the wealth I can give my child. I'm going to do it right away. Don't wait till tomorrow. Do it right now. There are a lot of them. I'm not going to say some right now. If you need more information, you can text me. I'll Google the state for you and tell you which one is appropriate for you. You just have to know which one. There are some that, even though if you start saving right now, and the child do not need it, like I said, they will give you back cash. They will give you back cash with the interest. You understand? So you can give it for the child to use this for something else. Maybe, like I said, other wealth, which I will be discussing also in my previous videos too, that you can save for your child. Trust me. This world is advancing. You can do a lot of things for your child. You just have to know the right one to do. Okay? Now, be careful. There are so many scams out there. Make sure it's accredited one that is approved by United States, by United States Committee, how like an educational recommendation. Okay? Make sure it's the one that is accredited before you jump into it, so you don't do scam. You don't go into scam. So make sure once you have it, start doing it. It's very, very good. Trust me, it's very good. Your children will be at peace with you. Your children will be happy and said, you know what? My mom, I love. My dad, I love. And it's even good when both parents have separate one, regardless of the number of children you have, right? If your wife and a husband have separate one for their kid, think about it. Do the math. I'm always saying it. Do the math. $10 times 18. Okay? Now, 18 times 2. Think about how much your child will have. So that when he's ready to go to college, you won't even have that. That will be less of your headache. It's even going to be stress-free for you. You won't even think about it. If your job is even saying, you know what, you're coming for overtime, you'll be like, no, I don't need it because I already have plan A, not B. Me, I'm always calling it plan A for my kid. So that way my kid will have the wealth, the education that they need. Because remember, even though if you are rich, you still need one form of education. So you need that education, not just education, but sound education. And things are getting expensive. School are getting more expensive, and it's still going to get more expensive. So you want plan that will be suitable for you. So check the website, government website, check, individual website. You will see the one that is appropriate for you. And I'm still going to be talking about life insurance, okay? So stay tuned to my program and email me, comment below whatever you think can tip that they can help the parent in order to save for their kid education. Remember, education is the key. Education fund is a compulsory, is a must, okay? As you save, I pray that God will give you the strength to be able to save more for their kids. Until I see you in my next video, remain blessed. Ciao, ciao.